The best way that I know to invite all of our bodies to be present is to begin by sensing your breathing. And you'll understand in just a moment why we need for your body to be present for this conversation. The way to sense your breathing is to feel it, to notice how your body moves in response to each breath. Your body gets bigger and wider, especially around your breathing apparatus, your lungs and your chest. Noticing how far down into your body your breath goes. And remember that the beauty of each breath is that it brings you into present moment. And the reason is because the only breath you can feel is the breath that you're breathing right now. And the other way for you to invite your body to be present is to sense your physical body and invite your physical body to relax. And the way to do that is to feel your back against the back of the chair, to feel your feet supported by the floor, and to feel your hips and thighs supported by the seat of the chair, so you literally let the chair and gravity and the floor support the burden of your weight and release that burden from your muscles to your environment. And now that your body is here, I want to say welcome. I'm going to paint a map for you. And the first thing I want to do is acknowledge those of you who are already playing the game of wellness and vitality and winning at the game. Because I already know that many of the things I'm going to say today, I will be preaching to the choir, and that is ideal. And for others of you who may say, I need to learn that, I need to do that, I welcome you too. But the truth is, who among you has a body? Then we are all somewhere on this map. Somewhere on this map. So I'm going to lead you to have a conversation with your body. I want you to ask your body if you have been kind. Body, have I been kind to you? Have I said really nice things to you and shown my appreciation? Or, body, have I said mean and critical things to you? Have I taken you for advantage? And body, while you're listening, have I fed you beautiful, nourishing, whole food that lights up your cells with vitality? Or, oops, have I asked you to eat too much of the wrong kinds of food and left you feeling depleted? And body, have I taken you out for movement and exercise and breathing and enjoyed the outdoors and moved your muscles and stretched my muscles? Or have I kept you in a box and I forgot to take you for a walk? And dear body, have I given you plenty of rest? Or have I asked you to try to move mountains the way I want to move mountains, feeling depleted and exhausted? And body, is there anything for which I need to ask forgiveness? And body, have I thanked you enough? Have I shown you appreciation? Have I loved you unconditionally? And have I cherished you? And if not, I am really sorry. I am Rosie Bank, no S, and I'm a health coach, and what that means is I help people find their inner vitality, which we all have. And what's significant about my story, two things in particular, that are related to our time together, is that I had a business in the wellness field, but I was a fraud. I was a skillful practitioner, but I was a fraud. Because I lugged around so much shame, blame, self-loathing, depletion, and I hated myself. And the other thing that's relevant to our time together, because we have one, I was expecting two, but we have one relationship expert in the group, is that there was never in a million years could I have been with the love of my life, because my own worthiness was so missing. And it wasn't until I went through the journey that I'm going to describe to you today that I am now in a blissfully happy and, you know what, marriage. And I couldn't have done that because this body was not the body that I lived in my 20s and 30s. I got my act together. It was not an event, I assure you. It was a journey. And we're going to talk about that journey today. There are 3 things that I would like for you to take away from our time together today. The first one is that regarding our health and our bodies, I'm going to show you what it means to connect the dots. Next, I'm going to show you what it means to move the needle. And then I'm going to show you what it means to discover your own worthiness. The last distinction I want to share with you today is that you are worth it. No, excuse me, you are freaking worth it. And I know that because you're here. I know that because you were born out of love, usually most of us, and that you have these rights to vitality. We're made up of cells, we're made up of tissues and organs and fluids. We get to move, we get to provide nourishment for ourselves. I know you're worth it. Eating food that makes you feel great becomes a way of life, and once you embrace that, there's no turning back.